your deen is the liyuzahirahu ala deen kulli, is to master, overcome and supersede every other deen, every other way of life, whether it be Judaism, Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianism, communism, every ism. Islam is destined to master them all. So walau karihal kafirun, no mind how much the unbeliever might not like it. And he repeats the same formula in the Quran again, and he ends by saying walau karihal mushrikun, no mind how the mushrik might not like it. This is the destiny of his deen. And he repeats the same formula again in the Quran 3 times. He says, Huwa allazi arsala rasulahu bil huda. He it is who has sent his messenger with guidance, wa dinil haq, and with the religion of truth, liyuzhirahu ala din kulli, that it may prevail, overcome and supersede every other deen, bulldoze them all. Wa kafa billahi shahida. And enough is Allah is a witness to this fact that is going to make his deen to prevail with you or without you. But we human rubbish, I say all of you, you and me, Allah is giving us that opportunity to serve his deen. Do a prophet's God and earn a prophet's reward. Allah has given you the answers, solution to the problems. Help them, and by helping them you help yourself. Change them and you have changed the world. We have a tradition that towards the end of time, the sun will rise from the west. The sun will rise from the west. How do you understand it? The sun, we know, the sun does not rise in the east and it doesn't set in the west. It's an illusion that's being created. We know the earth is rotating on its axis, and while it's rotating, it's giving the impression that the sun is rising and the sun is setting. The sun doesn't rise and the sun doesn't set. This is the illusion that's being created by the rotation of the earth on its axis. So if the sun is to rise from the west, the way we see it, then the earth must come to a standstill and go into reverse gear. That's the only way it can rise from the west. Stand still, it's moving at 1,000 miles an hour at the moment, that you know, and it's going to come to a standstill, apply brakes, and then turn the other way. You won't be here to see the sights. You won't see them. Wallah, everything will be washed away into the oceans. Once Allah applies the brakes, the oceans will flow over and there won't be anything. The highest peak will be all washed away. So, where is the fun of the sun rising in the west? I said, no, it's the sun of Islam. The knowledge of Islam, the knowledge of God will rise from the west. And this nation is hungry. They go for anything. Anything goes here. They worship Sun Myung Moon. They worship Guru Maharaj, Swami Prabhupada. They worship the Maharishi. They worship Father Divine. They used to worship, he's dead now. Father Divine. You have the Satan worshipping cult here. Anything, everything. The nation is hungry, is frustrated. He doesn't know what to do. They see all the filth around them. They don't know what to do. Anything that comes across, they grab. What's wrong with you? I said, there's something wrong with you, you Muslims. 2 million here, all like emasculated people. Wallah, you get such inferiority complexes beyond imagination. In this country here, the most advanced country on earth, civilized with all this technology, you are like spineless people. Wallah, spineless Muslims. More especially I'm talking about those who have come from the east. Whether you are an Arab or a Pakistani or a Bangladeshi or Indonesian, all spineless people. What you have done to me when I came here in 77, what you're doing to me now? I can see spineless people, emasculated people, castrated people. You got no spirit, no vim, no energy, no militancy in you. I come in 77 and a lecture tour, and I phoned from New York to a station further west. Muslim habitation, population. I said, now I'm coming. He says, what will you lecture on? Subject. I says, what the Bible says about Muhammad. It's a very good starter, very easy to get started about comparative religion, that book, that subject. He said, right. According to the appointed time and date, I arrive. What have you advertised? They give me a pamphlet, not like this, but small leaflet, what do you call it, flyer. It says there, a prophet in the Bible. Ahmed Deedat will speak on a prophet in the Bible. I said, you understand English? You university students? You monkeys? A prophet? I said, what is a prophet? You know what A means? You don't know. It means any prophet. A means any. It's an indefinite article. It means any prophet in the Bible. There are some 75 mentioned here. Any one of those. Are you interested in any prophet in the Bible? Is the Christian interested in any prophet in the Bible? Is the Jew interested in any prophet in the Bible? No, your inferiority complex. I say, what the Bible, you're too terrified to even write those words. Another group, I say Muhammad the greatest. When I go there, they advertise Muhammad the Great, equating my prophet with Alfred the Great, the guy who burned the cake, or Alexander the Great, the pagan. What's wrong with you sick people? Emasculated. Said the whole lot of you. I can see, I don't know. But Allah, in His mercy, He says, do not despair. La taqnatu min rahmatillah. Do not despair of the mercy of Allah. I would not be Muslim like if I did despair. But I said, there's something wrong with you people. You better wake up. Wallah, it's an opportunity Allah is giving you in this time and age. In this age of technology, Allah has sent you here for reasons best known to you why you are here. But what an opportunity. They are thinking it's making the Christians' mouth water when they see you. Look, tonight, the people giving you literature. It's making the mouth water. You expatriates, you come here. He says, man, this is good stuff, easy meat. You are easy meat. They don't have to go to Malaysia, Indonesia, Bangladesh to preach. They can preach from their home base. They can sleep with the wife and children and they can come and preach to you. Language, they don't have to learn your language, you have learned their language. Culturally, you are westernized. Same sofa and chairs. What he has, same dining room table and chairs, which he has, there. They're not sitting down on the mat on the ground with the smoke coming from the kitchen, smarting their eyes. No. From every point of view, they feel that you are God sent to them. I said, yes, you are God sent to do a job of work also. Change them! People who can worship anything, everything, why won't they will not accept Allah Bari Ta'ala? Why won't they? The reason is you don't open your mouth. You know why you don't open your mouth? You're too terrified. You are suffering from a host of inferiority complexes. Get them out of you. Open the Quran, read the Quran, and let Allah speak to you. Allah will do it for you. Allow His book to touch you, your heart. And inshallah, allow Allah to talk to you. And He's talking to you in the Quran. He's talking to you and me and to every passerby in the street. Let Him talk to you. And you will not be able to sit on your backside doing nothing, waiting for the other people to come and make a mess of you, to use you as a punching bag, to use you as a doormat, to want to make nests in your head. Is that the role? Allah says no. لِيُزْهِرَهُ عَلَى الدِّينِ كُلِّهِ وَكَفَى بِاللَّهِ شَهِيدًا. And enough is Allah is a witness to this fact that is going to make His deen to prevail. It's a privilege Allah is giving you. Take it. وَآخِرُ الدَّعْوَانَ الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.
Thank you, Mr. Deedat, for giving us this lecture. The first question is, Western society often refers to the inferiority of Muslim women and their suppression. What is the true position of a Muslim woman according to Islam?
The position of the Muslim woman is, in Islam, that men have their rights and women have their rights. And the Quran says, Ar-rijalu kawwamuna al-nisa. It says, man is a degree above women because he is the breadwinner. See, if there's extra responsibility put upon an individual, naturally he has extra powers. In other words, in no society, Western society that I know, that if a man deserts his wife, he is apprehended and is made to pay maintenance. But if the case is in reverse, they don't catch the woman and make her to pay maintenance for the family. So this is natural because the man is the breadwinner, he is made responsible, so he is a degree above women. There is no such thing as absolute equality, men and women. But women actually rule the home. You know, like the Frenchman says that women can do anything because they govern those who govern everything. And it's a fact whether in a Western home or in an Oriental home, Muslim home. Is the woman, if she knows how, you know, Shakespeare says, she stoops to conquer. If she humbles herself, he says, dear, what do you say? And the husband will turn and say, look, man, whatever you say, you know, where you want to go, San Francisco or New York, whatever you say, he's prepared to give in. So in other words, now it's left to the woman what she wants to compete with man. We see the competition going on and it's creating all the problems. You do the same thing, your problems will be the same. So in Islam, the position is that they both have their rights. Men have their rights and women have their rights, but they are not absolutely equal. In the sight of God, they are all equal. But for social purposes, there is, like, for example, divorce. There is, for example, man can have 4 wives and a woman can't have 4 husbands. You want equality? That the woman also can have 4 husbands? Well, you try it and see what happens.
Mr. Deedat, you have talked a bit about blacks and the problem of racism. Would you please present the Islamic solution of this problem, the problem of racism?
You see, Allah Bari Ta'ala tells in the Holy Quran, Ya Ayyuhan Nas, O mankind. The whole of mankind is addressed, not only Muslims. Ya Ayyuhan Nas, Inna khalaqnakum min zakarin wa unsa. So most certainly, Allah has created you all from a male and a female. وَجَعَلْنَاكُمْ شُعُوبًا وَقَبَائِلًا, and it is He who has made you into nations and tribes. لِتَعَارَفُوا, that you may recognize one another. Not that you may discriminate and exploit one another. لِتَعَارَفُوا. Inna akramakum indallahi atqakum. So the most certainly, the noblest in the sight of God is he who is the best in conduct. This is the standard laid out by Allah Bari Ta'ala of judging. Not race, language, color or riches, but your behavior. And not only as a theory, see, Islam has certain practical ways of bringing this about. Everybody speaks about the fatherhood of God and the brotherhood of man. The Christian will tell you that, the Jew will tell you that, the Muslim tells you that there is but one Lord and we are all His creation, we His creatures, yes. Fatherhood of God and the brotherhood of man. But how do you implement that brotherhood?